YouTube, and welcome to this edition of Race Car Fabrication and Restoration. This is episode number 41, and we are at it already this Saturday morning. Today is the 22nd of May, and we are out here early trying to get going. As you can see, Buddy is back here sanding on the Nova. We did get it primed last weekend, and our goal today is to be able to shoot the color on it, so we've got a lot of sanding to do today. And I'll leave that all to him. I'm not a body person, but he's getting that done. We're also doing some work on the late model today. We got rained out last night. We're not able to race up at Architect Speedway, so we are going to take advantage of kind of a slow day, and we thought we might get the go-karts out and play on the go-kart track this afternoon. At least that's the plan. So I'm gonna do a little work on mine and get it out. And we're going to work on the late model today. They're setting the front end on it. I think Johnny Vault's over here, and Ryan and Tommy are both working on it. So hang with me and we'll get started. And so we're going to hopefully get some paint on the Nova, and then hopefully later this afternoon, if it dries out and I can get the track packed in, we're going to get here and play on the go-kart. So bear with me. We'll be right back with you. Well, welcome back, YouTube. Got the truck back out of the way so Buddy can continue on with his work. And Buddy was just telling me he's very excited about how the right side turned out. Actually, the whole car. But he's got to do some sanding on, then retape it, and then we'll go ahead and shoot the final color on it. But the left side of the car had a lot of previous dents. The right side is basically perfect. But Buddy spent a lot of time on the door over here, and it's got looking a lot better. But once we get the lettering on it, that'll take care. So we're going to continue on, do some more sanding, and hopefully get this thing retaped back up. And the reason you have to retape it, just so you'll know, is that obviously you can see where some of the sticky side of the tape will turn loose, but also whenever you shoot this, some of this will flake off and it'll get into your final paint job. So you want to just go back and retake the whole thing. It doesn't take that long. Now we got it out here where we can get to it good, and plus you can see how this flakes off. So that'll get up into your final paint job. So we're going to continue on here. We're going to have good weather. We will definitely have it painted today. So we'll be right back with you, and we'll keep on trucking here. Welcome back, YouTube, and I've spent a little while trying to get the go-kart room straightened up here so I can go get mine and work on it. Now, all these carts are not mine. This is Ryan's, and that's Michael Hudson. These two belong to Johnny Vault. This is Trent's son. That's Axel's cart. That's my grandson. So that's my great nephew. This is my grandson's cart. This is my other grandson's cart. You saw us buy that at the Pate Swap Meet. That's Michael Hudson's as well. And then that's Trent's down there. So we're gonna go down here and try to go get mine out of my wife's shop. And I hope we can get started on this thing here soon. We need parts, and we need to get finished with the Nova first as well. Buddy's still working. But my cart, I keep it down here because I'm lazy and it's the closest to the track. But I tell you, I'm a little concerned. The track is pretty bad wet, but the way the skies are looking right now, I don't know if we're gonna get enough sun. I need some sun, but I'm gonna try to get out here. We actually take a pickup truck and run it in, but I just do the test. As long as you don't pick up, well, you see when you start picking it up, then that's when it's still too wet. You got to be able to step on it without picking up clay. But hopefully, I don't know. We sure want to take advantage of that. It was very, very few times we get opportunity to get here and play, because usually between racing and work, and the schedules don't work out. So anyway, get down here and let's see. I sold my wife's cart last night, so we're going to get these back up to the shop. That belongs to a friend of ours, John Teal, and gonna get mine up there. I've been having trouble with the electric pump picking up, or I'm sorry, the surge pump picking up the gasoline. So I'm gonna go up and try to see if I can figure out what's going on with that. Plus it's filthy, I need to clean it up. So we will get this up to the shop and push it up there. I'll probably be out of breath by the time I get it up there, but we'll get it up there and get started on it. And then we'll go show you a couple of things we're doing to the late model as well that Ryan's working on along with Johnny and Tommy. So we'll be right back up here in just a minute. Typical Saturday, lots going on. Be right back with you. Okay, we got my Kart up here, and you can see it is filthy. We haven't been on the track any this year in 2021. This is from last fall, and so we'll get all the stuff cleaned up. I covered up John's Teal's Kart, so we'll try to get this thing cleaned up. So started on that, and that's what we can get done here. Welcome back to YouTube, and as you can see, Buddy is laying the paint down. And so now it's time to reveal the color, and I'll see if you can figure it out. Yep, it's just gonna be plain white. I hope disappoints you if you was expecting some exotic flame job. But now I'll tell you the whole purpose of this. It's gonna be white on orange, and this is going to match one of my cars that I raced back in the 80s that we won a lot of races with. And we're actually going to letter the car just like my car was back in 1984. And it's kind of a throwback car. Now, unfortunately, my car was actually like a 69 Nova, not a 66. So we are going to go ahead and use this one and use the paint scheme, and I'll show you some pictures of it a little bit later, but we'll let Buddy keep on trucking here. How many coats you say, Buddy, you think it's gonna take?
Probably gonna take 6.
6 coats of white paint, so that's going to be something. So we'll let him keep going, and we will be back with you here in a few minutes. Okay, Buddy is fixing to start on the second coat, and I tell you, it looks good. This side looks really, really good. The other side, we've got a little bit of wavy door, but that's okay. It's a race car. Buddy said this is a Chevrolet white. Do you know what year it is, Buddy?
The new model, like 2000, 2001 Chevrolet.
Okay, all right, so you see we're staying up to date here. All right, go in here and show you. I got my go-kart all cleaned up. And one thing, I had a problem. These chain adjuster bolts should look like that one on the left. Well, they're real bad about stripping out. They get mud and stuff up on them here from the bottom side where they go in. You can't adjust the chain. That's a slider. It just slides back and forth on the frame rail. So anyway, I was able to had to get the torch and cut one of them out. So we put them all back in. Anytime you screw steel into aluminum, you have a problem. But we've got that fixed, and now chains, that's good enough now. Now Ryan and them's over here playing with their shocks. This is a spring compressor that he built himself. Built it from scratch. These spring mashers, if you buy them new nowadays, the Gale Force, now they're $3,500, $3,600. So they're getting their shock set for the late model, and getting that fixed up so they can get those mounted. But okay, I think this is coat number 4. Looks pretty white. We're going against Coca-Cola wishes. They said for us to be less white. We're going to be white on this car. Like I say, Buddy's going to want to put about 6 coats on, he thinks. And it's going pretty fast. We're wanting to go eat at Jimmy John's, so we want to try to get this done. I go get me a club sandwich.
My open air paint room.
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of tough. This is not the conditions that Buddy normally would paint in. So you don't think Rick Hendrick and them doing their cars like this?
Nah, they ain't painting that back.
Okay, YouTube. That's a wrap. Slick and white. Got the Louisiana love bugs are trying to crawl in the car, but luckily I just saw a couple that lit on it, and then they crawled around and flew back off, so it's already drying. Buddy said the wind will actually help it. I took a peek over here, and look, there's no overspray, so that's the difference. So it's going that white and orange. We've had a lot of orange race cars in my family. My brother actually had one orange on orange, and I've had probably 2 or 3 the orange on a white on orange like this. So it's keeping with our traditional family colors. And tell you what, just for the fun of it, we'll just push right here just a little bit. Look at there how bright and orange it is. And Buddy knows how to paint, and he knows how to wrap up a car to protect it. So, all right, we're gonna let it sit here for a little bit, and we will get it untaped. And when everybody says it's okay to do it, but we will. Looks like it's warming up a little bit. I went and checked the go-kart track a while ago, and it is still super wet. So that looks like that may not happen. But we'll keep on trying here and get back with you in just a second. Okay, folks, I couldn't wait to show you. Look at them contrasting colors. Is that not awesome or what? I still got to fix my place on the frame rail there, but that's going to be really nice. So we're going to probably get stuff off the hood here a little bit later.
Yeah.
But we'll let the paint dry on it. But we'll get this cage exposed, and that sucker's going to look good. Well, welcome back, YouTube. And the car is painted and on the ground. And I went and mounted the rear bumper on it to kind of give you an idea of what it would look like. So here it is. You ready? Voila. So we're pretty pleased with how it turned out. Buddy did an excellent job as always on the paint. And I think the orange just sets off the white so much, or the white sets off the orange. I don't know what you want to call it. But we've had so many orange and white race cars in our family. Are you happy, buddy?
Oh, I'm happy with it. I think it come out pretty good for outside paint.
Yeah, for outside. So there you go. I'm gonna hang the front grille in it when I get in here and get back in the shop. We can roll it in there. We're gonna put skirting along the bottom of it, and then the rear deck lid or the rear spoiler will cover up some of those rough spots still in the trunk. Got a little bit of dust up there on the orange. I couldn't have reached in and lean up against the fresh paint. But there she goes. So we're gonna move her into the shop here and probably call it a day, to be honest with you. I've got to get the truck and trailer, everything hooked up, put it back up under the shed. So, but thanks to Buddy for doing a good job, and we will be back in touch with you in just a minute. Well, me and Buddy were going to back it into the shop here, and we got to looking at it, how good it looks out here on the outside, out from under the cover. So we said, hey, we'll video it again. Let's get a little better view of what it looks like on the outside. Won't be long now. We can get the decals on it. And I've just got the grill sitting there. It's not level. It's higher on the left-hand side than it is on the right, but I've just got it sitting in there. We've got to paint the hood, the hood scoop, just so you know, the hood scoop is going to be orange. So the orange is really going to offset the white on the hood, so they'll have an orange hood scoop. And I haven't decided on the color on the, I was talking about doing a spoiler on the back as orange, but I think we may do it as white or maybe even black. We're still debating that. Hey, let me know what you think color. Do you think it'll be orange, white, or black? Buddy's talking about black last week, and I said, well, we'll do it in white, but we may do it in orange. I don't know. Orange may be a little too much. I think the orange hood scoop will look fine, but the orange on the back, we'll have to just discuss that. Then got to make the new headlight covers and tail light covers. We got those. So anyway, I'll let you look at it on the outside, and we will get it rolled in the shop here and be back with you in a second. Welcome back, YouTube, and man, what a busy day. Ryan got all the shocks and springs set, got those mounted, and he is really close now to get the car on the track. Got the bird cages indexed in the back, and I think he got the front end set today. Of course, we got the Nova painted, and got the rear bumper on, and I'm on trying to play a little bit with this front grille and get it mounted, put the hood pin plates on. But got the old 15X go-kart shined up and got the chain adjusted, got the motor mount fixed, and everything is lubed up on it and ready to go. Unfortunately, we're not able to get on the track today due to the it's just so wet here. We have had so much rain, and we weren't able to get on the track. So anyway, good busy day. And main thing, I got my truck and trailer back under the cover. It is hard hooking that thing up, so I'm glad that's done. So we'll be right back with you, and we'll check out. Take care. Be right back with you. Welcome back, YouTube. We appreciate you guys joining us on this 41st edition of Race Car Fabrication and Restoration. Thanks to all you guys that have signed in and subscribed and liked the channel. We picked up 50 new subscriptions this week. I think that's thanks to my daughter's middle school. She teaches that in Dallas. But thank you guys. Appreciate you guys joining us. Tell your friends about us, okay? But hey, join us next week on Race Car Fabrication and Restoration, and we will see you then. Take care.